Hello. My name is Dr. Haley Winston, and I am here to talk to you today about the course that you're enrolled in. It is a service learning designated course, and we're going to talk about what that means. I am a member of the experiential learning team, and our office is actually located in this beautiful building at CSEL. It's right off of the main strip there on Memory Mall. My office is actually on the third floor, so if you ever want to stop by, I would love to see you. So, when we talk about service learning, the main thing we want you to take away is not only what you're doing in your classroom, we want you to also be thinking about so what? So, why does that matter that you learned that? And now what? What are you going to do with that information? So that's the overall thing. A lot of us could talk about this is a service learning course. I did service. Here's the service I did. And here's a picture of some students doing service with me, actually. And some of us also are really good at talking about why does it matter? This is a student that is talking about the project that they worked on throughout their semester. But not a lot of us are great at talking about that. Now, what am I going to do with it? So, service learning courses are here to help you connect all of those things. If you ever have questions, I would love for you to reach out to us. And my contact information is in this video. So, when we talk about service learning, I like to think of it as a triangle. You've got the direct service. So, you're doing some sort of service that's helping our community. And what is that need that's being addressed? The next part is the education. What is the course content that's connected to that service that you're doing? What are you learning in the classroom? What are you learning through the text that you're interacting with? The last part that ties it all together is reflection. This is when you're being asked to synthesize. You're bringing in that stuff you learned from your text and your instructor and all the things that you went out and did and make meaning of it. Why does that matter? And I think reflection is great on your own, but it can even be better if you're reflecting in groups. So if you're doing a group project, or even if you're working on your own, reflecting with your your classmates is a great opportunity. So, some of the things that are part of a service learning course is that the service is actually integrated into the course you're taking. You're not just taking a course that your instructor is asking you, oh, you should do this service and get some bonus points for. No, this is actually a collaborative process with a community partner. So we really want to make sure that you understand that service learning is a way of learning. It's not just volunteering, though volunteering is great. And shout out to Volunteer UCF. If you haven't gotten involved with them, they're a great organization as well. So the last thing that I want to talk to you about is actually our service learning certificate. So you're enrolled in this service learning course. If you complete 12 credit hours, you can actually get the service learning certificate. So those courses do have to be designated, and the section that you're taking has to be designated at the time. You can review this on your transcript. And all you need to do is to go in and declare this as a certificate, and you will receive it upon graduation if you take 12 credit hours of service learning courses. If you have any questions about this, you could reach out to an academic advisor or myself. So this might be what it would look like if you're thinking about, okay, now what would that learning might be in a service learning course? Here's an example. Students that are doing service, maybe they're working with a community partner to develop and implement a short drama-based residency, right? That's directly talking about what service you're doing. It could be the education part, could be crafting a lesson plan that has to do specifically with core standards for your field. And then the reflective piece could look like talking with facilitators, really taking the time to reflect on what it is that you learned from this experience. And I said the last thing, but I'm adding one more thing. We also have a great opportunity for you, a scholarship opportunity. So if you would like to potentially earn some scholarship money, the student government gives us funds every year for the Amy Zay High Impact Practice Student Showcase. So this showcase, any student that is in a high impact designated course, which your service learning course is, can actually be a part of a showcase. So what you would be turning in would be a presentation that's recorded about what you did this semester. You could also turn in a poster and like a narrated PowerPoint about your project. I would love to see you all put in for the Service Learning Showcase. The application is up now, and I do want to show it to you, so maybe that'll get you excited to apply. It's not difficult, and you have a high a high you can get this is what I'm trying to say. High possibility of winning. So this is our website. So I always get here by just Googling Service Learning UCF, and you get to our website. It will look like this. And actually the application is right here on the site. So this is apply here. When you click on it, you'll get this lovely application that gives you explicit instructions. You can come back to this application. It has a forward and a back button, but would love to see you apply. The deadline for this semester is November 14th. So I will be looking for you to apply. So the application is the first step. And then afterward, you will actually be turning in your project around November 21st. So you have a little time between the two. The other thing that I will show you, I'll give you one example. So our online portion of our showcase looks like this. And here is an example of a student project that won. So you can see here, student turned in a narrated PowerPoint and also a poster. We also highly recommend that if you're going to be part of the showcase, to be a part of our in-person showcase, which will be during the last week of classes, November 28th, which is a Tuesday. We'd love to see you there. And the last thing I'll show you, just in case you had more questions about it, is our Service Learning Certificate. This is the official website where you can look for more information about that, get description of it. But I would think it's great for you to add that certificate on to your major and be able to graduate with that. So if you have any questions, please reach out. I would love to hear from you. I will bring up my information here. I hope you have a great day. I'm Haley at ucf.edu. You can also reach me at my full name, which is Haley Winston. And if you're like, I don't want to talk to her, but I have a question, you can also reach out to hip@ucf.edu. So thank you so much for allowing me to talk to you today, and have a great day.